Hello, I'm live. Oh, there I am. Well, it's a horrible lighting. Should we turn the lamp on so people can get like a better view of my handsome face? Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to Living Abroad. I am live today. I decided to do this because why not? It's been a while, and that way I can sit at home, talk properly, not worry about traffic, cars hitting me, people screaming and yelling, motorcycles, all of that. So I just dropped a video talking about. Oh, that's much better. Can you put it on like a? Oh, this is good, perfect. Or maybe you can put it on top of this behind the camera and put the light on. So anyway, we're setting up the lighting so you guys can see me better. Let's see if this works. Nope, 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 nope. Put it back there. Put it back there. It's good. Perfect. Palm is here with me again. She was here during the last live stream around Chinatown. She's here now when we're just having some snacks, eating some fruits, and discussing things. If you can hear me and see me, please write in the comment section so I know I'm not talking to myself. That'll be very much appreciated. And as I was saying, I'm eating watermelon here. As I was saying, I just dropped a video on both the channels. If you don't know, I just started a second news channel. I put the link in the description in the chat box if you guys are interested in that. That channel is going to be strictly about news about the Thailand pass and other important news about travel in Thailand and other countries in Southeast Asia. Hello, Alfred. We hear you. Thank you so much. Much respect. Thanks for letting me know. So that's great. But yeah, that's it. So this is the weekend for us. It's Sunday night, right? Yeah, Sunday night. It's about 9 a.m. No, 9 p.m. I'm looking at Canadian time. 9 p.m. We had a wonderful dinner at Shabu. Yo, Liam, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for saying hello. Yeah, so that's it. We're here talking about dating Thai girls, the Thai pass, and my new channel. So we'll start off with some easy things, some questions. And the more questions you guys ask, the longer the streams are going to go. So let's get into it. So I guess beginning with dating a Thai girl, right? So I'm going to jump right in there, right? So first of all, actually, write in the comment section if you guys have ever dated a Thai girl, or I would love to know basically your thoughts or your assumptions about dating a Thai girl. What do you think that's like? Do you think it's going to be similar to dating girls from your country, or do you think it's going to be different? And if so, in which way? And we'll get this ball rolling. So it's been only 2 minutes. Hopefully, more and more people start to roll in here, and we'll get this discussion going. Syed Tamul Raza said, second day quarantine, now no need real list. No, it's not confirmed yet. The second day quarantine is still a thing. The fifth day PCR test, you still have to do it. There's been huge discussion, as I mentioned in my videos earlier today. Both the Tourism Authority, Hotel Management Group, and the CCSA spokesperson and the health minister are all calling for at least the fifth day PCR test to be removed. No more shopless hotels. And some of these organizations are even calling for the whole thing to be scrapped, like AirAsia CEO, so the big airline company here in Asia, has asked Thailand to reconsider because, of course, no one wants to come to the country if you have to do 2 PCR tests and one before you leave. But let's see what happens. They're supposed to make a decision on Wednesday, the 23rd, I believe. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, so 23rd next week. Liam, Thai Pass. I'm coming next week, and Test and Go, a rumor is they're getting rid of the first March and just opening up. Yeah, that's the rumor. It's true that they are discussing this, but nothing concrete. Because one thing you have to remember, the cases are rising here in Thailand. So COVID cases for the past 3 weeks have been on the rise. Depends on how the government wants to handle it. And the hospital beds are 50% capacity. So right now, we're not really sure which way the prime minister is going to go. He still wants to be cautious. I just don't know what that means, especially because now he's asked agencies to go ahead and improve the Thai Pass functionality and include like a live chat in there. So I don't see them putting all this effort into the Thai Pass system and then go ahead and scrapping it all. But it could happen, so I'll let you guys know as soon as I hear. Take a quick second, guys. If you just joined the channel, subscribe to my news-only channel I just started recently. Be one of the first supporters of that channel. I'll talk much more about news in that channel as well. Liam says, oops, sorry, dating subject first. No, guys, anything. Doesn't matter. Talk to me about anything. Dating can wait till the end. Whatever is important to you guys is important to me because I'm only on here for you guys. It doesn't do anything for me. So I just like talking to you guys. I bring you the news. Brian says, will I be tested anytime return to America? That depends on America entry. I don't think you do. I'm not really sure about your country's entry. Thailand doesn't care about your test. So when you're leaving to go back home, it just really depends on what the U.S. requires you to do entering America. It's not really about exiting Thailand. Thailand officials, airlines, nobody cares about your testing when you leave here. So it really comes down to checking your entry requirements for the USA, and that way you'll know. Where are we at here? So Saeed says, how many days processing Thai Pass, bro? Can get Thai Pass 1 or 2 days. So yeah, it could happen for you immediately within an hour or two. If you have the correct information, all your documents are ready, and you're applying with everything submitted correctly, and your QR code for your vaccination is legible. But it can take up to 7 days or even longer. So it's really a gamble. Try it out and see what happens, but it can happen for you in an hour, or it can take a few days. There's no actual processing time. It depends on an individual basis, whether the system automatically approves you, or it's going to have to be done manually by somebody at the office over there. If you guys are just joining the channel, please take a quick second, hit the like button. And I've only seen 2 thumbs up. I feel a little bit sad. So let's get those numbers going up. What else we got here? Actually, I don't even care. I don't know what that does, the liking the video. Anyways, if you like it, press it. If you don't, I don't mind. We'll be tested. Where are we at here? Liam, I think the other Asian countries opening is putting pressure on Thailand to open up. It definitely is. Like Thailand has to feel the pressure. Everybody's going to different countries. Why would somebody risk everything, not everything, a lot, to get into Thailand? And it's not just like foreigners and tourists. It's actually Thai people, Thai workers, people that have families here have to go through the same thing. Nitro, hi Alex, thanks for all the information video. It's been very helpful. Do you know how soon you can apply for a visa extension before it expires? I applied for my visa extension a week after I arrived, so there's no limit. Go there, see what happens. They may tell you to come back a bit later, but when I did it, it was the following week. I landed whichever day, and the next week after, I went and got my visa extension, so you can do it next week after you arrive. Almira or Elmira says, do you this Thai entry rules will be longer? Hopefully no more travel restrictions this hard. Elmira, yeah, we just talked about this. There's a lot of pressure on the Thai government to reduce the restrictions or at least move them completely. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully by Wednesday the 23rd, they're going to have a decision for us. Liam's talking to Saeed saying that apply for the Thai Pass during the day, Thai time, because they need to confirm with the hotel now. Yeah, Liam's correct. So if you're going to apply for the Thai Pass, make sure you're doing it daytime, Bangkok, Thailand time, because sometimes, well, all the time, they're going to have to confirm with the hotel. So if they have to call them, there has to be people working there, of course, to confirm your stay at your Shaw Plus hotel. Anand Puri says, thanks a ton. I just sent a message a few minutes ago. Can you please confirm what is the in-transit rule for Bangkok to Cambodia? If I have a connecting flight, can I just leave or still have to take the test? I have no clue, bro. I have no idea what happens in transit. I know for sure you cannot leave the airport, but they section everything off. So I don't know anything about PCR testing inside of Bangkok. I don't believe they care if you're in transit and going to a different country, but I could be wrong. I'm just assuming based off of previous knowledge. I'm not really sure, bro. So 34, Eduardo says, hi, hello. Philippines and Cambodia are open now. Yes, they are. And Vietnam is going to open March 15th, and Japan might open in April with 3 vaccination doses required. So that's going to be interesting. And now there are no more comments. I'm going to go ahead and eat a piece of watermelon or mango. This mango we purchased, well, it's a little bit sour, but it tastes good and delicious.
It's kind of cheap because like 20 baht for one whole thing.
Fuck out of here. Really?
Yes, it's just 20 baht.
That's at least like a pound of mango. Big mango, like 66 cents. Pretty cheap. We don't even have mangoes in Canada, so little baby green ones are not so good. Anyhow, back to the things. Liam says, okay, let's go in with Ramesh S. Can you briefly explain what Thai Pass is? Sure. So for those that don't know what Thai Pass is basically a system. Thai Pass is a QR code that you have to obtain before coming to Thailand. Now, this doesn't change your visa requirements or whatever. If you're coming from a country that requires you to have a visa, you still need all that. But the Thai Pass is an additional piece of confirmation that you are actually staying at an approved hotel, that you have your vaccination, that you can also get it without the vaccination, but you need to quarantine for longer. Let's just stick with people that are vaccinated. So Thai Pass is basically a QR code that allows you to get on the plane coming to Thailand, and you need to have the following things. You need to be vaccinated, have $50,000 US worth of insurance. You need to show proof of paying for and staying at the Shaw Plus Hotel, and a PCR test before you arrive, so 72 hours. 1 PCR test on the day that you do arrive, If it's negative, you can go ahead and go anywhere you want. And you must take another test on the 5th day. And once you do all that stuff, then you can enjoy Thailand as much as you like. So the Thai Pass is basically the government making sure that you are firstly vaccinated and you're going to be taking the PCR test once you arrive here. And aside from all those, there's a lot more that goes into it. You have to upload, you have to basically go to tp.consular.thailand to apply for this Thai Pass. And you have to do this before you can even come into the country. You have to show proof of everything. And that's kind of briefly what it is. I know it's very quick in general, but that's basically what the Thai Pass is. Anand Puri says, no problem, thanks a ton. Just keeping options open in case I have to go to Cambodia. Yeah, for sure, right? I agree. And Liam, Alex, I think you need to, where are we at? I think we need proof that your girlfriend is Thai. Move the camera. Palm, the man didn't want to see you. She's too shy. I've been asking her, show us your hand. Yeah, this is her hand. Did you call her my girlfriend? Did you hear that? Yo, what do you say, bro? Keep that. Everybody's trying to do this. Going back to whatever we're talking about. Excuse the lighting, obviously. This is horrible. I'm doing this at nighttime, so I hope the quality is not bad. Where are we at? Almira says, my boyfriend went to Cambodia last week. Anand Puri. Almira, you didn't go with them? If I have a PCR test on day 5 and I fly back to the UK on day 7, does that mean I have to have another PCR test before departure? Well, no, because I don't think the UK requires you to have a PCR test. So Thailand doesn't care whether you have it or not. It's whether the country you're arriving in requires you to have a PCR test. And from my understanding, not Thai, but UK citizens and nationals, anyone going to the UK doesn't require to have a PCR test or any kind of test from what I'm aware of. I think maybe just an ATK test, but definitely not a PCR test. Yeah, Liam, putting me on the spot. So anyhow, Palm here is very happy. She's like she laughs at everything, right? Do you hear that? She's laughing randomly. So that's the type of person you want to have in your life. So Almira says no, she didn't go with her boyfriend to Cambodia because she's working here. Dying to go, but I can't. Yeah, I know, right? So guys, that's another reason. Like much of the reason why I started this whole YouTube channel stuff, because I know not everybody has the opportunity to travel. Maybe they don't have like the funds, like the financial side of things. They don't have the time. Maybe they have kids, maybe they have parents, maybe they have jobs they cannot leave. So that's the whole point of me doing these videos, so you guys can live through me. So yeah, just watch the videos and support me through that. Or you guys can try to use one of these like super chat, super stickers, whatever, if they allow it for you in your country, because I know not everybody's able to use those super chat and super stickers. Who else we got here? Liam at Enduro says, no, here in the UK, you don't need a PCR test. Like I thought, if you're not coming from a red zone, which is Thailand isn't. That's good to know. Thanks, Liam. So Thailand is not in the red zone, which means you can go to the UK without having a PCR test done. Almira says, hard to back here as well. I need to apply Thai Pass and bookings. Yeah, it's really difficult. Nitro, what's your next destination in Thailand? In Thailand, what are we going next week? Somewhere?
Ratchaburi or maybe Kanchanaburi.
Yeah, you heard that. That's where we're going. So one of those places, and apparently there's like beautiful places to see, like hot springs and other waterfalls and things like that. But it's like 3.5 hour drive.
Yeah, something like that.
Anybody got time for that? Whoa, Liam. Thanks, bro. Liam just sent me 20 pounds. Thanks for the info. Thanks a lot, Liam. That's going to go straight to my microphone option. So when I'm outside, I can go ahead and try to like give you guys better quality audio. Liam, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Let's give Liam a round of applause for donating 20 pounds. That's great. Thank you. We got lunch tomorrow. Yeah. No, I'm joking. She got so excited. No, that's going straight to the channel. Anyway, her and I love eating. So we just came back from a buffet earlier. If you guys don't know what shabu is, I'm going to put on the channel later on. So shabu is like an all-you-can-eat type of buffet. You can sit down and eat all the like the meats and the vegetables and the soups and all the delicious things that are there. So Liam, if you ever like try shabu, let me know. What do you think of it? Nitro gives a thumbs up. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much once again, Liam, for that 20 pounds. That means a lot for the channel, and I'm just happy to help you guys and to show that what I'm doing is actually meaningful. So that's awesome. I'm gonna eat a piece of mango in your absence or for you, in your presence. You want a piece of mango? I'm just gonna eat it. So soft.
Yeah, but it's sour a little bit.
It's a little bit sour, but I like it. It's like it's not too sweet. The mangoes here, they just melt in your mouth. Sometimes I can see some mango trees outside, and it's awesome. Hey, Maria's here. So Maria says, "Girlfriend reveal." Everybody wants to see you. I don't know. She's a little bit shy. I don't know why, but I guess that's the way she is. And how's it going? Maria is from Maria. Do you want me to tell everybody who you are? Let me know if you do. So I got some friends up in here, which is great. And Liam agrees about. Okay, should we show them a picture of you if you don't want to be like on camera? Let's do something because these guys, they support me. I gotta give a little bit back, right? Let's see. Instagram.
Real quick then.
Real quick then. She out here in her pajamas, titties all hanging out. Just come on, you gotta like. Oh, hold on. This is weird. Hold on, guys. Let me show you guys a picture of Palm, the infamous woman in my life. Let's see. So let's see if you can find a presentable picture of. What's your name? I'm joking. Palm.
Can you remember your name?
I can't remember my own name. So let's see. What do we got here? Palm. Oh, that's the place we went. How do I work Instagram? Guys, I'm so like old. I don't know how to do any of this. Let's find a picture of her. She's out here in trees. I guess this is her. If you guys can see. Oh, you can't even zoom. Hold on. Let's get a. I'm gonna show them this picture. I don't. You look the same in every picture, so you can't really see it. Can you see it? I don't know. Anyways, one of these days I'll catch her when she's not looking. She's like all into diving and stuff, so she's like a diver. Yeah, that's her. That's some clear blue water. I like it. I like it. I like it. So that's her. That's Palm. We just saw like your whole life story on Instagram. Ong says we can't see. They want to see a better picture. So Liam says we approve. You pass. Thanks, Liam. We appreciate that. This is great, guys. We actually spent all day editing a couple videos, and it was a little bit stressful because, technology, right? So I'm glad those videos are up. You guys can check out some news about that. Liam says we approve, which is great. We were talking about something before this. Forgot what it was, but let's go back to dating a Thai girl. So, Palm, what do you think? One thing people should know about dating a Thai girl that maybe many people don't know. What is something you would recommend to our friends if they come here and they want to date a Thai girl? What is one thing that you think we should know about Thai girls? Just like a general idea. Of course, everybody's different, but let's see what Palm says.
I saw something online.
Mhm.
It's kind of like random topic that a girl talk. I think it's just like other
Countries,
girl,
yeah.
They talk like in the first date, and a guys ask him to restaurant or something. Just like, but in the first time he asked her for like split the bills. So I think it's kind of rude.
So mostly Thai girls expect a man, at least on the first date, to
Yeah,
be a gentleman and pay for that bill.
yeah.
You guys hear that?
At least for the first date.
You gotta spend that money.
But like we can offer like the meal after that.
You guys, okay, it's gonna be fun. So that's what Palm says. So Thai women, at least on the first date, a man should offer to pay for the bill entirely and not to split the check. Now, as a man, I don't think I've ever done that. I don't know why. Maybe I'm old school. I've never split a check with a woman, even if I don't like her. It's just something I'm not into doing. But Palm and I, our first date was actually, didn't you buy me something? I think she bought me chips from 7-Eleven or something. Yeah. I told her, bring us some chips because it was late and I just really wanted to see her. So having a girlfriend is not cheap. Yeah, it isn't, right? Having a girlfriend is not cheap. That's why I got me a girlfriend that pays for me, right? So I mean, why not? And she's gonna pay for my stuff. I'm gonna pay for her stuff. No, Palm is she's got money. Are you rich?
No.
I haven't even asked you this stuff. So you guys are making me ask her some intimate questions. She's like, nope, she's not rich. So yeah, that's one thing that you guys should know about Thai girls. Apparently, just generally speaking, they expect the man to at least offer to pay the whole bill on the first date. Kind of an obvious thing, but I guess a lot of people don't know it's obvious if it's going to be happening to the point where people are talking about it. So yeah, what about you guys? Let me know what is something you think about Thai girls. What do you think is one thing that you think, just generally speaking, whether you've dated a Thai girl, whether from what you know about the internet or what you've seen, what do you think Thai girls are like? Tell me something about that. So let's see. Oh, so Endura says, would you recommend some places to visit in Patong, Phuket? Actually, Palm goes there diving quite a bit, right?
Yeah, just like maybe 5 times a year.
So Palm goes to Phuket and Patong about 5 times a year. She's a diver, so she goes there to enjoy herself. Can you recommend some places and to visit in Patong? So Bangla Road, is that what it's called? One place, of course, everybody would go there. Okay, so of course Bangla Road.
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
And maybe like for me, just go a little bit more around Bear Hostel or something like that. If
Bay
you have,
Hostel?
yeah, if you have like a little soil, you can walk there and then you will see like peaceful stuff, peaceful place. Then you can enjoy some bathing.
Okay. Any beaches that are recommended near Patong?
Kata Beach.
How do you spell it?
Kata.
So another place recommended by Palm is Kata Beach. It's a good place apparently to check it out.
Yeah, it's clear crystal beach, and then if you can snorkeling, you can even like try to swim over there. It's
Okay.
so great.
Crystal clear waters, right?
Yes.
And Aun Hang says that he believes Thai girls are kind and friendly. Is that true, Palm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think then?
I think so too. I think they're kind and friendly, or else she wouldn't be here, right? Tell me about your friends. Are they kind and friendly?
For
I think
sure.
everybody is. I've never met like, especially a woman or a girl that was mean or rude here in Thailand. I think it's just culturally they're a little bit more submissive and respectful towards the men, and I think that's the case with all Asian countries pretty much. It's not like in Canada. Every time I speak to a girl, it's like an argument. They're trying to fight them or something. It's like they're so strong-willed and strong-minded. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think here you don't have to have your guard up as much as a man, where you have to feel like you have to have an argument and a fight every day, right? So, um, Kata Beach. Yeah. Okay. Skidmark Andy, I like your name, buddy. Skidmark Andy says Thai girls are fun. Yes, they are. They definitely are. And that's why so many people love coming to Thailand. I know it's about 9 a.m. in the West in Canada right now. So, at least in US and Canada, most parts is early morning. So maybe by tomorrow, if I have time, I'll do the same thing for my night viewers. So maybe 12 hours from now, we'll do another live stream for those of us that couldn't participate in today's live stream. And I figured, why not do that as well? So tell us some more things about Thai women.
I think many of Thai women didn't use Tinder much
Word.
because I think like they think like Tinder is just like application for our name and some personality and then goes. what I mean?
So which dating app would you use?
I didn't use
If
actually.
you're trying to meet a man, you don't need a dating app?
Normally for me, I would know from my friends or maybe like from a bar or stuff.
So Palm here, she so apparently she doesn't use dating apps. You'd have to lie to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
Honest.
don't hit me now. So, so she doesn't use dating app. Thanks for breaking everything. She's very clumsy, I have to say. Like she kicks everything and everything. That's a typical girl, right? So she says dating apps like Tinder aren't very popular here. I guess for many Thai girls, I disagree. But I guess maybe in her circle of friends, people don't really use Tinder. So which app would a girl use to meet a guy?
I think this one Thai.
Oh, okay. So if you guys haven't heard of this one, very, very popular app here in Thailand. It's called Thai Friendly. So if you want to make some friends here, use Thai Friendly to meet some locals and maybe someone a little bit more wholesome, I would say, than Tinder. Tinder sometimes gets a bad rep everywhere, actually, but especially in Thailand because many girls go on there just to maybe have some fun. If you're into that stuff, of course, why not? But then expect to be paying for your time. Let's see what else. Endora says, thank you. I can't be drunk all the time. I have to visit something. Yeah, so the beach is fun. You definitely should visit there. So is this true? Skidmark says that he believes Thai girls are family first, me second. So we basically going to put your family over me. Is that true?
Yeah, I think
so.
is.
I think many people.
It's kind of Asian culture.
Yeah, so of course, if you don't know much about Asian culture, Asians are very, very family oriented, just like many other cultures. But I think specifically in Asia, they're very influenced by their families, their parents, and they always want to support them. That's why they want to get a good job and go to university and things like that because family is important, and they always do what their family wants them to do. Not always, but of course, most of the time. And that's it. So tell us some other things about dating a Thai girl. Maybe something that they don't tell you. For example, tell us a secret, maybe something that Thai women don't want foreigners to find out about them. I don't know.
Hmm, I think about I heard something about some dirty stuff.
Dirty stuff.
Yeah, I mean like a guy's asked a girl to come to his place and then he finds out that he didn't even like
Wash his
flush,
ass.
yeah, flush the toilet or stuff like that.
Okay, so the Western men don't have no manners.
Mm.
Okay, so that's something. I guess a lot of Western men go there. India Napo, nice to have you on the live stream. Nice to see you again, India Napo. So, Palm says that a lot of times Western men don't have the same mannerisms as Thai people. Maybe their level of mannerism isn't as high as Thai folks. For example, maybe not flushing the toilet, or like, of course, here is very important that you don't wear your shoes in the house. And just like little things that you and I might not even think about that's rude, but might be considered rude here. So, yeah, pretty good things. That's it. Guys, so the topic of this live stream was three things, guys. So dating in Thailand, of course, the Thailand pass and entry into here because big stuff is happening in the background. We hear many rumors about Thai restrictions being removed. And lastly, my new channel called Traveling Abroad, which is all about news. So I'm going to try to focus this channel away from all the new stuff and more towards traveling. But I still want to bring information to you guys. So take a quick second and subscribe to Traveling Abroad. That'll mean a lot to me. That's it, guys. I'm gonna eat pieces of fruit until somebody has a question, a comment. Don't be shy. Engage. I see like 11 people on the stream right now, at least 10 right now. So, guys, ask me a question, personal question, questions about Palm, questions about Thai woman dating. So here, I'm gonna tell you guys some. Oh, Indianapolis says, do you think any good news will come from March? Personally, I believe so. I think a little bit of good news at least will come from March. I think they may drop the fifth PCR test first. I think that might be the first to go. They may require you to just do an ATK test, but don't like quote me. Don't make plans based off what I'm saying. I'm just basing my opinion off of everything that's going on around me right now. But luckily, within a week, hopefully by the 23rd of March, we'll find out some information regarding what's going to change. So they met on Friday. Usually, they do like a press release in English, a briefing of what happened during the meeting. This week I waited and waited. I was waiting for like 4 hours and nothing was released. Eventually I gave up because it looked like they weren't going to release an English version. So hopefully by Monday and by Wednesday they're going to go ahead and tell us some things about the Thailand pass and what restrictions are going to be removed. Aung Hang says, I watched your video about Thailand pass last couple months ago and now I'm in Bangkok. Hey, glad to help. Aung Hang has watched the videos about Thailand pass. He's made his way to Bangkok and now he's enjoying life. Good for you, bro. Oh, and yesterday, another piece of information, maybe not so exciting as Thailand Pass. I met with a bunch of YouTubers here in Bangkok. So I might be doing some collaboration with some people in the future. So keep an eye out for that because I think I might start to focus on YouTube a little bit more. This was just a hobby, something to record my life as I lived it. But it seems to be a lot of interest in what I do and what I bring to people about news. So why not? Like, why am I fighting it, right? If you guys want it, I'll provide it. It's fun for both of us, right? So what else we got? Watermelon. So, if you don't know, if you've never been to Bangkok or Thailand, they give you fruit like this in a bag. At first, it was kind of like not turned off by it, but it was just different from Canada. And I've seen plastic bag used for so many things. But this big bag of watermelon was probably about at least a quarter of a watermelon. Was how much?
20 baht.
20 baht, 66 USD. Not bad. It's for 66 cents. I can't even buy bubble gum in Canada.
And this one is like 15.
Yeah, we're pigs. Bag of chips, 15 baht. This big bag of chips, not big, medium-sized bag of chips, 50 cents. Oh, hello, James. Nice to have you on board, buddy. Ask any questions that you have. We're just enjoying night here, having a discussion, live discussion with you guys, eating some tasteless watermelon. I have to be honest, it's like sponge and cold. substance. There's no sweetness in it at all.
Mhm.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So what can you do, right? Yeah, I'm gonna bite this and keep talking. James, where are you from? Which city? Which country? Talk to me, bro. What's your situation? Have you been to Thailand? Have you been to Bangkok? Are you here for the girls? Let's go back to the dating situation. So, in my personal opinion, because I was using some dating applications to meet some people, since I don't know anybody here, of course, Tinder seems to be king still. But on Tinder, I find the quality of the women that I may be interested in is extremely lower percentage wise compared to other applications. Indian Nap, before we get into that, Indian Napo says, I eat that before even at the airport, living at airport. Okay, people was looking at me, airport, like, yeah, of course. Watermelon, you can eat it everywhere. I eat it on the street with a bag like an animal. I don't even wait till I get home. I just eat it right there on the spot. It's delicious. Can't go wrong with fruit. James is from Bismarck, North Dakota, USA. North Dakota. Oh, I don't know anything about North Dakota. What's famous there? I can't even think of a U.S. national team of any sports. I'm sure there's college teams, of course, but no major sports like NBA, NHL, or MLB. Can't think of North Dakota, but must be nice, I'm sure. Every country, every city is nice, guys, if you look hard enough, right? So tell me some things about North Dakota. James, what is North Dakota and the U.S. famous for? Let's find out. So, dating. Tinder's king. Many people use Tinder, but you have to be kind of careful because a lot of people on Tinder are just to there. You'll find a specific type of people on Tinder, just like any other country. But I think in Thailand, because most people will understand that tourists are here maybe short amount of time. So also you have to think of it from the girl side of things, right? They don't want to invest emotionally into a long relationship if the guy is going to just basically be there for a week or two, right? Why would they get their emotions hurt? So it's one of those things you have to kind of vet the people carefully, see what they're into. I mean, of course, if you're into having fun and all that, and that's all normal and stuff, but it's like the first few questions you have to ask basically, what are your intentions? Or like, are you a lady boy? Because let's face it, there's a lot of women here that are very attractive, but are transgender. I don't know what a lady boy is, but it's basically they're not females, born females. They either choose to become female or feel like they have to become female or are female, but they're men. Either way, whatever your situation is, that you gotta have to basically double check that stuff in case it's not aligned with your beliefs or what you prefer or that kind of stuff. Um, it's on the border of you think I would know that. So yeah, North Dakota, it's on the border of Canada. Unfortunately, I haven't even traveled within Canada too much, just Toronto, Newfoundland. That's basically it. Like Montreal, Ottawa, I haven't traveled well in Canada at all. No famous sports teams, a low population here. North Dakota is known for farmland. Okay, I mean, farmers are very important. And oil fields, we all need those. Good to hear. Going back to the dating stuff, so that was Tinder. You might have a little bit more luck about, oh, thank you. See, Thai woman, she just made me this, what do you call it, watermelon bite. She took out all the seeds for me, and I feel very, very appreciated. Thank you.
Like it?
Why are you laughing in silence? Just let it out. They don't care. I'm sure they don't. So I think you guys should try Thai friendly. I'm gonna write these, dating apps. Tinder. Just be careful who you hang out with. Thai friendly is very popular, and Bumble. That's actually kind of a neat one. If you guys don't know what Bumble is like it gives the girl all the power. So the woman have to message you first before you can like harass them, try to bother them after. So I guess that way at least she's interested in you in some shape, way, or form, right? Maybe she likes your pictures, your profile, or something. So for men, it's a lot easier because it takes away that whole guessing game whether she's into you or not. And for women, it kind of deletes all the creeps and stuff like that. Maybe they don't want messaging them first. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. So those are three popular apps here in Thailand in regards to dating. And moving on to what else can we talk about? Girls. Do you think there are like certain type of girls that maybe men should avoid coming to Thailand? Is there a place they should not go to, or a kind of what's a red flag for a guy?
Maybe like if they find somewhere like a bar or stuff,
Hmm.
you will know that because like if you come to approach them, like try to dance with them, I think if you get them too easily, like in 2 minutes, 3 minutes,
2 minutes. That's a long time.
really.
I'm just saying. And why is this bad? I mean, don't you guys want to get girls? Tell me why is that bad? I mean, that's the whole point of dating, to get someone, right? So, or like be with someone. So why is that bad?
I think maybe they are like professional. I mean,
Professional.
girls
Tell me some more. Professional athletes,
for
soccer
hook
players.
up, hook
Oh,
up.
professional hookuppers.
Yeah,
So they hook up professionally.
yeah. But if they
Hmm.
fight for some one night stand, that may be great idea for that choice.
Hmm.
But if you want someone to like spend time with, or
Ah, I see. So they did not want to see you the second day or third day,
yeah,
or at least you have to like. What do you have to do if I want to continue a relationship with a professional bar girl?
let's do it.
Oh, she's getting jealous and mad at me. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
Let's do it. You want both of us to do this? Anyway, you gather your thoughts. I'll come back to you. James says, "Have you heard of tourists getting drugged and robbed there by working girls?" Um, I
Yeah,
haven't.
that is the thing.
That's a thing. So even though I haven't heard of it, so I'll be honest, James, I don't go to the bars and I don't drink. So for me, a lot. That's why Pam. That's why Palm is here because she's gonna give us some advice. So you've heard of such things where tourists get drugged and robbed and mugged and bashed maybe in the face or
Mm.
something? Tell me some stories.
Maybe like they won't get hurt, but like your money or some stuff, like for bad girls or stuff like that. That's
But they
why.
actually drug you. They give drugs where you get maybe sleepy or drowsy or so shit. That's a real thing. So we do have this happening here. So be careful what you're drinking and who you're drinking it with, because chances are you might actually get drugged and robbed. And I've never heard of drugging until now, but of course I believe Palm and yourself, so it must be a thing. But there are many scams, right? So girls will pick which places you might go to. She's like, yeah, let's go to a rooftop or somewhere, right? And next thing you know, your bill's costing you hundreds of dollars when it should be like $20 or something, right? So they're all like maybe sometimes in cahoots with the co-owners of the bar or the owners of the bar, and they might get a percentage by bringing customers to that bar, or they pad the bill where they charge you a lot more than what your bill actually is. But those kind of things happen anywhere in any country, so you just got to be careful who you associate with. Raduke9 says, "What up? What up? Not much. Just hanging out, eating some fruit, talking about women, my new channel about news and Thai pass stuff, entries into um, Thailand." Indianapolis says, "Be careful." Yeah, guys. So it really comes down to yourself and what you want out of your trip here, right? So if you're here for 2 weeks, and let's say you know for sure you cannot have a serious relationship, then maybe going to the bar and spending a little money is what you want to do. Because guys, don't forget, some of these girls, that's their livelihood, that's their job, that's what they do. It's just like any other profession. They have to make a living, and maybe they're not qualified to get a decent job like right now. So maybe they're going through school or something, and this is a way to feed themselves and the families for the time being. Because I mean, I've always had this idea, like, what's worse, like a girl that does that or a girl that gives it up for free, right? So I mean, think of it from the girl's perspective. If she knows you're not going to be here long term, if she knows like you're using her, why should she not like use you? Basically, it's like a transaction. Maybe you value your time. Maybe you got to go to like a day trip to the beach tomorrow, that you don't have time to make relationships, but you're a man, you still want to have that connection. So then, of course, it's like a win-win situation. Just like any other country, right? It's just like over here, I think people see it a lot more because nightlife is so popular here, and there's so many bars and clubs. Maybe not during COVID, but generally speaking. Um, Indianapolis says, thanks to her, she shares a lot of valuable advice. Yeah, thanks, Palm. Indianapolis says, thanks to you
You're
for sharing.
welcome. But I would say like it's not like a bar that have like different level, right? As you saw, it depends on bar. Some kind of local and you see horse.
A
Like
horse? We're gonna see horses at the local bar.
prostitute.
Oh, prostitutes. We're gonna see some prostitutes at the local bars.
Yeah, like Pattaya that we've been. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Red dress
Mm.
like that.
So I guess the local horses are very easily recognizable.
Yeah.
So the working girls are very easily recognizable. They usually wear a red dress or something revealing, tight skinny or tight skinned dresses, high heels. Of course, from their makeup and hair, you can sometimes tell who's a professional. we're really generalizing here, right? But they may be very overly friendly without knowing you, pulling your arm, pulling your hand, offering you to take you somewhere. I mean, let's be honest, guys, we're not superstars like that, so they obviously want something from you. Even Brad Pitt, a normal girl would not approach him that way. So that's obvious things. So TNB's in the house. TNB says, how do you compare dating in Canada compared to Thailand? Okay, let me get to that in a second. Roduk says, I'm right now in Koh Phangan and my wife, we've been here for 2 months or for a month and one in Koh Samui. We're leaving tomorrow, as you're saying, and we can't wait to come back. Oh, Roduk, awesome, man. I'm glad you've enjoyed your time here in Koh Phangan and Koh Samui. I hope you can come back safely, and I'm glad you like Thailand. Koh Phangan is literally a paradise, and from all points of view. Have you been to Koh Phangan?
Yeah.
Should we go to Koh Phangan?
Full moon party.
Full moon party?
It's kind of popular,
You're making me look bad here. Every word out of her mouth is party. Party. Horses.
It's so fun.
Yeah, I guess so when you're 18. Yeah, of course. Let's go back to TNB's question. TNB says, how do you compare dating in Canada compared to Thailand? So dating in Canada is extremely difficult. I think Canadians, women, now here we go again generalizing, but you know what? Whatever. This is my channel. This is my stream. I'm going to be honest. You guys could take it or leave it. If you're woke or whatever, you might be offended if you're awake. Anyways, women in Canada, I think, need to take it down a notch. I think with all the social media and political correctness and, body positivity, all these things, of course, I think it's being kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Overcorrected is what I'm trying to say, right? So many women in Canada, and I haven't been very single in Canada for too long because I'm in a long-term relationship, but women in Canada seem to really, really have their standards up here, even though their own value is down here. Let's give you an example. A woman is living with her mom in the basement with 3 kids, overweight, not really taking care of herself. She's not active in any way, doesn't have a job, but expects you to be 6 feet tall with a proper job, a nice car, buy her house and roses. And because online men are very flirtatious, this obviously boosts their ego and they think this is how reality is. But unfortunately, it's not like that. And in Thailand, it's the opposite. Many times you meet somebody and they're actually much more attractive in person than online, let's say, or they do have values like family values and they actually respect you and do things like that. So those are just my personal experiences, of course, maybe generalizing, but I think dating in Thailand is much more beneficial to both parties. It's not just like someone having the ego up here. In Canada, I think many women kind of forget reality is a lot different than social media and online. What else do we got here? That's it. I'm gonna go. How many viewers did I lose over that rant? I'm surprised nobody left. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
That's how you say
it. Lut.
Lut. What do you think? Have we dated a foreigner before?
Yep.
Who's this guy? Where does he live? So, tell me about. Have you dated a Thai guy before?
Yeah, the first guy that I have long relationship with, like 5 years,
was Thai.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed any differences between Thai men and foreign men?
I think the thing that I like, you appreciate a little thing, like your compliment, like my hair, something like that.
I. So I compliment her hair.
Just like a little thing.
I never once did that. So what else do I compliment?
I like your outfit today, something like that.
Outfit. Oh, okay. I mentioned her outfit. I wonder why I like her outfit.
Something like that, but different from like Thai culture. We didn't say something nice, but when we meet each other, you will say like, "Oh, why you look fat?"
Oh, damn!
Then last week, something like that.
So Thai men tend to put the woman down a bit verbally to make themselves feel maybe a little superior.
Something like
control.
That is too much. You're gonna get like
fat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess Thai men are real gangsters. Some real G's out here. No,
but some of them I don't think like every Thai.
Some of them. Okay. Yes. So from what Palm is telling me with her own experience, Thai men seems to be a little bit less complimentary towards a woman. giving them less compliments about their hair, their looks, and sometimes can be like, hey, don't eat that, you're gonna get fat. And Western men tend to be a little bit more appreciative and compliment them about their hair and dressing, things like that. That makes sense, I guess. Like I said earlier, Western men kind of boost people's egos, but this way, at least the opposite works too, because I think Thai girls tend to be a lot more, um, what am I looking, gender, what's the, for gender or something? For, I don't know what the word is, but they act like a woman sometimes. You know, Palm here cleans the house without me even asking her. I mean, she does. She brings me something when she knows I want water without even me saying something. Canadian girls typically will not do that unless you say it or do something. They take the initiative a lot of times in Thailand. So let's go back to TNB says, what are your worst dates in Thailand? My worst date. I don't know. I didn't go on any dates. Uh, James says, thanks for the info, buddy. Okay, what worst date? I'm trying to think something bad. Nothing really bad happened. Oh, one time when I first came here, I went on a date with a girl and she showed up and she was bald. She had no hair. I guess she just became a monk or something. This is the day. I'm not even joking. Like, men, let's be honest. Physically speaking, the woman's hair is a big part of her like physical feature. So it kind of threw me off guard a little bit, threw me off course. I don't know what the word is, and I didn't want to be rude. I'm like, hello, Caillou. No, I'm joking. I'm like, she doesn't know what Caillou is. If you guys know what Caillou is, let me know if you know who that is. Little baby. Yeah, that's the worst date. TMB says, do you find it difficult dating as an Indian man? Well, first of all, that's pretty funny. I'm not Indian, but I think there's a lot of big Indian community here, right?
Then
We went to Little India actually 2 days ago or yesterday.
Yesterday.
Went to Little India yesterday. Worst Little India I ever been into in my life. Just no. It's not even called Little India. It gives India a very bad name. Horrible. But no, I don't have any problems dating anybody. I'm a handsome, relatively young man. I can't even say young anymore. I'm getting old. What else do we got here, guys? Feel free to ask any questions you have, any comments. We've been doing this for 47 minutes, so we got maybe 13 more minutes, unless you guys got the questions. Keep them coming. So that's it, guys. I'm going to keep digging into this fruit basket we got here until... Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't already, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my new channel, solely dedicated to news. Be one of the first people there. It's obviously not growing anywhere yet, but I've only put in 1 or 2 videos. I'm going to put out daily news content that's going to affect your travels to Southeast Asia and specifically Thailand. I really enjoy doing them because I know there aren't many English-speaking news outlets for some of these countries, and you might want to get the up-to-date minute within hours of it being released. And I enjoy doing that. So yeah, go ahead and do that. When is the rainy season? Great question, James. Tell us, Palm. When is rainy season? Are we in rainy season now?
No, actually, it's supposed to be summer, but because of the climate change, some stuff like they have storm, and they say like it's windy every day. Actually, it depends on what area. Like in the south of Thailand, they have like 8 months for rainy season.
When is that in Phuket? September to May. Yeah, so rainy season in Phuket is around September to May. And what about Bangkok? Do they have a rainy season?
Just I think 2 or 3 months around. July to October.
July to October. Okay, let's give her a break. She's probably thinking of time, converting every month. Anyway, so July to October in Bangkok, and in Phuket we got September to May ish. That's when rainy season is. American fella, big question mark. What's up? I think American fella is looking for some ladies due to the thumbnail. We've been talking about dating the whole time, so maybe you can scroll back and check out some of that content. If not, you can ask your question here. Who's got next? TNB says, how do you overcome the luggage barrier when dating? Oh, the luggage barrier, the language barrier when dating. Well, luckily for me, I don't date often. I'm a very, very simple man. And this person that's with me now, Palm, right now, she does speak English, even though you can't tell. I'm just joking. She speaks English well, so I don't have any problems. Like, these days, Google Translate, hand gestures, and facial, cues kind of, good enough for now. Marco Polo, I find Thai girls on apps, Tinder, Thai friendly, etc. to date and chat multiple men, or is so hard to keep up with and not sure I can trust them. Same could be for us men. Yeah, Marco Polo's correct. You're absolutely right, bro. Like, I, for example, I got nothing to hide from Palm. When Palm and I met, I was still talking to people online, whatever. I had no idea what's going to happen here or who you're going to meet or what's going to happen. And I know for a fact she was too, whether she admits it or not. Like, it's just natural to talk to multiple people until you can, like, funnel out and wean out the people you don't want to be involved with and kind of, like, focus on one person or whatnot. But it really comes down to you as an individual, right? Like, what do you want from your relationship goals? Do you want to be in a relationship? Do you not want to be? Whatever they are, I think is very important to be honest up front and let the person know, listen, this is what I want, and that's what's going to be. And you should not expect them to change for you, and vice versa. If this happens naturally over time, that's a whole different thing. But, like, you should not be in a position where you don't trust the person you're with. And of course, no one, anybody tells you that, oh, you're the only person I'm talking to right now, it's a damn liar, especially within the first few days or a week. I mean, we weren't born yesterday. Like, online dating is so convenient. You just message somebody, and if they message you back, and you're just talking, right? So, yeah, you got to be sure you trust the person you're with. So, what do we got here? Oh, Steve, hello. I'm sure I said hello, but if I didn't, hello to you. Steve says, started my vacation last Monday. All right, what's going on, Steve? Vacation in Thailand? Vacation where are you at? Let us know. Al Hank says, how many months can you citizens stay in the Kingdom of Thailand? The U.S. citizen. So I believe the U.S. has the same rights as far as visas go as Canadians. You can come here on a 30-day visa exempt. You can stay here 30 days without having to go back. Before your 30 days is over, you can get an extension of another 30 days, so 2 months total. Right now, up until March 25th, I believe, you are able to get a COVID extension, which is another 2 months. But I think that's going to end soon as well. So technically, at least 2 months, maybe longer if they continue the COVID extension. If you go to immigration, say, listen, due to COVID, I don't feel. Actually, you don't even have to say anything. Just say you want a COVID extension, and they might give you 2 months. But I think that's only available until March 25th. So yeah, that's that. TME said, would you say KFC on the first date is a cheap date? KFC on the first date? Nah, Palm, I took her to 7-Eleven on the first date, right? I gave her 10 baht. What was your? I gave her a limit. No, I think, yeah, KFC, I would say it's a cheap date, definitely. Right? Palm agrees. We fancy out here. We dining on watermelon every night and mangoes. So yeah, I'd say KFC a cheap date. I mean, I'll take you out to KFC though, TNB. Let me know when you want. We'll go out some wings together. Marco Polo, why would you think Thai girls change always boyfriends? Is the problem of the man or the lady? I know a lot of serious girls who always change, but don't really understand the nature of the problem there. The nature of the problem is because I believe as an adult, you mainly are who you are. So, if, for example, if I'm with Palm and I tell her I don't want babies, this is just an example, and she says okay, but deep down she thinks she could change my mind, and then 3 years down the road, and she said okay, I think we should have a baby now. I go, I told you I don't want a baby. That's what I'm talking about. So you shouldn't have to change who you are as a person and what you want in order to satisfy someone else's desires and dreams and wants. Every relationship has compromise, of course, but don't be in a position where you have to change who you are just to make someone else happy. Because don't forget, it doesn't mean they're always going to be there for you, right? She might turn around and cheat on you in a year or two. So you don't want to throw your whole beliefs out the window and just to make somebody else happy. That's just an example. There's nothing bad for changing for the good. Don't get me wrong. And I told you if it happens naturally, then that's great. But don't just do it to please another girl or another man. Oh, Steve's getting his passport this week. I love it. Passport on the way in the mail. I hope you get it, Steve. What else, guys? Let's talk. Let's talk about whatever. We got 14 viewers here, and As I mentioned earlier, TNB said non-date related, but I find it confusing filling out the paperwork. Do you have a service offering people like me to help? So, TNB, I don't have a service right now, but if any of you guys want help with your Thailand pass and applications and you want to fill them, send me a message on any of the platforms like YouTube comment section. You can email me at talknowcanada@gmail.com, and I will help you fill out. I'll just do everything for you, so you don't have to worry about the any problems you might come across with your Thai pass and registration. And I've done it in the past for many people and myself, and so I know exactly what they require, what they're looking for, and how to get basically confirmed much faster. If you guys are interested in that, send me an email or message, and I'll do that no problem. At a fee, of course. I mean, my time ain't free. Can't wait to get there, Steve. I can't wait for you to get here either, right? So enjoy it. Palm, doth you have anything to add to this conversation? Do you want to say anything about Thai women, about my new news channel, or about Thailand pass and entry? I'm curious. Do many of your friends understand the whole Thai pass thing? Do they know what's going on right now with people trying to come?
No.
Thai people don't know.
Yeah, but some of them try to follow the news all the time because maybe they have like husband from abroad or like friends, stuff like that. But most of Thai people don't care about that. But we are so blame about the rules because it's so hard for Thai people as well for traveling abroad because we have to follow the same rule, right?
Okay, I see. So many locals may not know about it, but some do because even for themselves, if they want to leave the country to go to like Bali or something, coming back, they have to deal with the same issues. So yeah, they're aware of the rules and they don't agree with them either. So Steve got his vacation on Monday. I hope you get here safely, Steve. I hope everything go well for you and you enjoy your time in Thailand. Okay, guys, we got 4 more minutes. We got 11 people and 11 likes. So that's equal. That means every single one of you guys liked it. I'm just joking. I know that's not how it works. But that's great to see. 1111. That's a good luck number. Let me make a wish. What should we wish for? I made a wish. Actually, I didn't. Either way, 1111. I like that. Oh, no. Now we got 13 people. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So we'll hang around for another few minutes. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Any comments, concerns, let me know about your lifestyle. What do you do? Where you live at? How's the weather? I know Canada is like freezing cold right now. The Freedom Convoy, last day in Ottawa, I think the police came and just kind of like cleared everybody up. If you don't know what that is, just Google it, I guess. Or, people fed up with like vaccines and stuff like that. TNB says, I'm in my 60s. Do you think I could find a girlfriend? TNB, Thailand, there's a girl for you, bro. Any age, any level. It's just a matter of what the girl's intentions are with you. There's some really good girls here just want a happy life with a family and all that. So you just got to be basically careful who you get around with or hang around with. So my friend here, TNB, he's a 60-year-old Indian man, and he wants to know if he has a chance of finding a girlfriend in Thailand.
For sure, but like maybe he have to be more careful because of like maybe young people wanna catch like older man for money, some stuff like that.
You hear that, TNB? You got to watch out because the young gals want your money. They want to get you for your money. They want to catch that big fish and milk you for all you got. So you just got to be careful who you want to be in a relationship with. But there are women here that want like a proper, normal relationship, right?
Or maybe like around his age, they have plenty girls that like wanna
have a man.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna find a girlfriend around your age, maybe around like 50 or something, right? Easily. Yeah, you got a chance, bro. Stan says Chile. Hi, Stan. Chile in the house. Russian TV. Hey, brother. Love your channel. Thank you so much. Any updates or thoughts about the mask mandate, please? Thanks a lot. Keep up the great work, buddy. So, Russian TV, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate you loving the channel. And unfortunately, I don't have any news or any indication that the mask mandate will be removed. Now, masks here are worn really regularly by the locals and the foreigners, especially in Bangkok. Because in Bangkok, everybody follows the rules, and I feel uncomfortable sometimes not having my mask on, even when I'm outside. Let's say I'm making a video, I sometimes quickly take it off, and I like say a couple of words and put it back on with nobody around me. But everywhere you go, especially indoors, like the malls, restaurants, cafes, bars, wherever you, maybe not so much bars, But yeah, they're gonna have to like wear your masks, and there's no word about that being eased anytime soon. But the government did say there isn't actual any law that says you have to wear your mask outside. So it comes down to your own comfort level. How comfortable do you feel not wearing a mask around a bunch of people that are wearing their masks? So that's where they stand. I've not heard anything about the mask mandate being removed. Marco Polo says you guys met online. How do we meet?
It's kind of weird story.
I've met this chick on the side of the road, selling watermelons. I said I like your watermelons, and she slapped me across the face. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She thought I was talking about something else. I said, "No, I like your watermelons." And I said, "How much?" She's like, "Oh, you think I'm a hooker?" I said, "No, how much for your watermelons?" And she told me to go F myself. I said, "All right, this is where I'm staying. Come see me." That's how it works, right? Yeah. I'm just joking. Yes, we met online and we met in Phuket. And I got lucky that she lives in Bangkok. So when I came back to Bangkok, we continued to hang around. And ever since then, she been hanging around here every day. I was joking. Yeah, she's awesome. Anyways, don't make me laugh, okay? They think I'm not a happy person. I've got to try to keep that personality. Okay. Oh yeah. So we got Steve says, I want many girlfriends. Steve, I support that decision, bro. Have as many girlfriends as you possibly want. Let them all know about each other. That's all you got to do. TNB said, does your co-host hang embarrassing stories about you? Huh. Have. So do you have any embarrassing stories about me to tell people?
Maybe like
Better watch your mouth.
on Friday.
What happened?
You're dancing and not come in the car. Why am I?
That's not embarrassing.
It's not. It's kind of.
What happened?
I was upset at the same time.
Tell them the story. See if it's embarrassing. Tell me if this is embarrassing, guys. What was the story? What happened?
Because like I need to go out there immediately because some car behind me and then the security guard want me to move the car, but you're still dancing and enjoy the time. I don't know, like.
So I was with some friends on Friday, and Palm came to pick me up, but I was way across the road, and then I saw her from a distance. So while approaching her, I was doing some sort of dance. And
Why was upset?
I was in a great mood, so I went to the wrong and opposite side of the car to try to talk to her. She's like, get in, we have to go. Because security guard was really harassing her to move forward. So she thinks that's embarrassing. Maybe for her, but I had a great time. Let me know, is that embarrassing? Have you tried durian fruit, and is it as smelly as they say? Durian fruit is disgusting. I don't like it. Nasty.
It depends on what kind of durian.
Oh, whatever I tried was stanking up the whole place. Actually, I didn't try durian. I tried jackfruit. Okay, never mind. I didn't try it. Jackfruit was nasty. Some of the stuff here is stanky. Russian TV, really? So if they catch me walking with no mask, there's no fine because I heard like up to 800. Yeah, honestly, the governor or somebody in some sort of high official came out and said there is no law that you have to wear your mask outside. Isn't that true, Pom?
It depends on the place. Actually, like I never heard that before. Actually, if you didn't wear like in shopping mall or some.
But that's indoors, outdoors.
Yeah.
What about outdoors?
Outdoor is okay, fine.
Yeah, I think those are indoor rules. But don't. This is once again based off the news that I read and I heard. This is what happened. Somebody came out because this was a big thing. People were getting scared that they would be imprisoned or have to pay large fines. And somebody came out and said, "Yeah, we're going to imprison you." And then a higher senior official said there's actually no mandate. It's suggested that you wear your mask outdoors. There's no law against it. But once again, guys, this is what I've heard. Don't quote me. I'm not a lawyer. But from what I've seen, nobody cares. It just becomes like a personal responsibility and embarrassment. Like if we didn't wear my mask outside, people might look at you. So it just comes down to you and how you want to live. Uh-huh. And then says, thanks for your prompt updates about the latest news. As soon as you say no quarantine, no testing, I shall book my airline ticket. And then I agree, man. As soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know, and that's when you should book your ticket. Right now, nothing's changed. Everything's the same. Lots of rumors though, so people might actually like go ahead and change their entry requirements. TNB says, I would like to see a day in the life of Alex video. Oh, that's in the works, guys. I have a lot of projects, a lot of things. To be honest, a lot of this stuff takes time. Like today, how long did I spend editing 2 videos that were very short? At least like 4 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this stuff takes time, and I like there's something coming up. I'm gonna do some videos about a typical day in my life here in Bangkok, Thailand. What 7-Eleven is like. Because 7-Eleven is king here, so you see a lot of things like that. We're gonna do some things about we found a plane on the side of the road, an airplane. How we escaped like a military base, Hua Hin, right?
แล้วก็ speak Thai
Speaking Thai. We have
English guessing
English. Speak some sort of language thing is kind of fun. Then we did the shabu, some eating,
yeah.
and some other cafes. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is like in the works, so just keep it. I know you guys want to see the stuff daily, but I gotta live my life too, you know. So it takes time to edit all these videos. So I'll do my best though. Steve, hope you are still there when I get there. I might come before September. That's a long time from now, Steve. September is like another 6 months, it feels like to me. But I hope so too. I hope I'm here. I hope I'm back, and then maybe we can hang out. TMB says, yes, I agree with the other users. I would like to meet you along with interested parties. Okay, guys. I see a lot of people want to meet me. Fine. If you guys want to buy me a coffee, not like the donation thing, the real thing. If you guys want to buy me a coffee, as a joke, if you guys want to meet me anywhere, let me know. If you're in Bangkok, Palm and I would be more than happy to get some people together. Some people we'll set up like a dinner and we could just have a good time. Whoever's interested, we can meet in person. I met with some really, really diehard fans of another channel on Friday. It was kind of cool. They were wearing the shirts and they were really into this Ivy video. They could recollect like minute by minute person's video. I'm like, that's kind of neat. So if you guys want to have something like that, let me know. Russian TV. Okay, bro, I will give it a try and walk without a mask from police and get me a lawyer. See you in jail. Hey, man, you could try it. I mean, like I said before, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know, but from what I've seen, it's not worthy of a fine or imprisonment for not wearing a mask outside. TNB says, I remember Khao San Road was very busy. Is that still the same case? Khao San Road, yeah, it's still booming out there, man. I can't even hear myself talk, even outside on the streets, let alone go inside the bars and clubs and all that. Khao San Road is a place to be for backpackers, bar hoppers, street vendors. It's a really popular place, and if you've never been to Bangkok or Thailand, it's a must-see location. Khao San Road is something you'll have to check out. I think I'll be there at the right time. I started my jab on Monday. Did not want to do it. Yeah, Steve, I'll be honest. I didn't want to get vaccinated either. Something I didn't want, but when I saw after a year nobody was turning into zombies, I said, why not? And it made traveling so much easier. So I figured, hey, when you can't beat them, just join them. Whatever. I wanted to travel and live my life, and decided to get my jab. Corey, hey bud, nice to see you on here. Says I did not have a mask on at all in Thailand. No one said anything. There you go, Corey. Russian TV. Corey just confirmed my assumptions. No one gives a damn if we don't have a mask on outside, even the police.
Because the police cannot speak English, that's why. Even like you do the wrong thing, like you didn't wear a helmet, but that place is not like famous pet or like travel spot. You will not get a ticket because
the police there don't care enough or can't speak language.
Because they cannot speak English. When they try to speak and then you act like you don't understand, and that's it. Nothing happened.
All right, you guys hear that? Just pretend you don't speak even English. Say, I don't speak French or Spanish or something. TNB says, have you come across a lot of Canadians traveling during COVID? I have actually. Lots of Canadians I've met. Lisa, have you guys seen her on the channel before? She's from Canada. We met in Georgia. Other Canadians have been here. A lot of, honestly, from all around the world. Americans a lot. Russians. People from random places that would not you can meet so many people, a lot of Canadians. Bangkok Musing, hey, Bangkok Musing. So we met on Friday. Nice to see you live, man. We should do that collaboration at some point. Hit me up, let me know, and we'll set something up this week or next week, depending on your schedule. It was nice to see you there. Have you had any issues with taximeter scams? They used to be permanent before. No. So taximeter scams, I've never had any problems. Some taxi driver, I don't even say anything. When I get into a cab, I just tell them where I want to go. But you don't need a taxi. I would never use a taxi these days with Bolt and Grab. You simply put in your location, they'll pick you up from in front of your house and you go. There's no need for a taxi. Use Bolt and Grab, and I'm sure more, but those two are the most popular ones to just simply it gives you an estimate exactly how much it's going to cost. It might be a little bit more, a little bit less, but you're not going to get scammed as you would during taxis. Of course, taxi scams are very famous in Phuket. There's like a taxi mafia. There's like set rates. They don't even run the meter, and they might cost you like 1,200 just to get from the airport to wherever you're going. So Phuket taxis are a little bit annoying, especially even Bolt and Grab. Their rates are a lot higher than they would be in Bangkok. Taxis are a horrible nightmare thing in Phuket. It's just really a pain in the butt. So yeah, that's the thing. But no, not so much in Bangkok. What else we got here? Steve said, "Tell your girlfriend that I'm coming to meet her friends." Did you hear that? You got any single friends?
Yep.
We're serious. She said, "Yep." You got any pictures? Let me see. Let me promote somebody.
No.
Why? Your girlfriend wants to be promoted, right? Give her Instagram. Everybody follow her.
I think it's kind of. I have to ask for permission first.
Nobody got time for that. Okay, well, she says she got some single ladies waiting for you, Steve. So let me know. I'll give her the info. What else we got here? Corey said I stood at the Avant-Garde Capsule Hotel inside the airport in Bangkok Friday night. It was pretty good. Have you heard about it? I have not. Tell us more, Corey. What kind of hotel is this?
It's kind of like capsule, something like capsule.
Okay. What is?
Just like Japanese hostel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those little tiny things where you just put your body in.
Something like
Oh,
that.
very neat. I've always wanted to see one of those. Corey wants pictures, but ask your friends if you could whore her out to some people. Anyways, let's see. Russian TV says, "Last question, bro. No problem. Let me know. What's your visa type? I really want to stay in Thailand for good, but I don't want what's best, easy." Yeah, bro, that's a difficult thing. Everybody wants to hear. Everybody wants to stay here long term. I know there are some options, but overall, it's not very easy, and it's going to cost you some money. But there are options. You can get a student visa or like some sort of language visa for about a year. You can stay, having to pay about maybe $2,000, something like that. Right now, I'm just on a tourist visa. Unfortunately, I have to leave Thailand next month, and I'll see if I can make it back here. I've already extended it twice, so I don't think that's going to be an option as a tourist anymore. But I'll do my best, and that's it, really. So you do have to find someone that does these kind of things. Or if you want to do it yourself, you have to find the right visa type, whether it's like a retiring visa or like an elite visa where you have to put so much money into like investing into Thailand. It's not simple like other countries like Georgia or the Philippines or some other countries where you can just pretty much stay as long as you want. Thailand, they want you here for a short time, get your money. Unless you're not serious, then you have to leave, and that's it. Or you can get married to a Thai girl, right? Yeah, all right. Corey, always single ladies in Thailand. Yeah, there's always single ladies. You're right. TNB, is your first time in Thailand? No, TNB, this is not my first time in Thailand. I've been here before, and that's why I'm back, because it's such a beautiful country. Hey, Thomas is on board now. Wow, we got people. We're supposed to end this like 15 minutes ago, but a lot of people are joining in, so might as well keep it going. Thomas, hello. Nice to see you, bro. Good morning from California. Well, good morning to you, sir. Good evening from Bangkok, Thailand. Tomorrow, guys, 12 hours from now, I'm going to try to do another live stream. Hopefully catch all my subscribers at different time zones around the world. It's basically like a big coffin. Corey, that's the worst way of putting it. I'm not trying to sleep in a coffin. I'm claustrophobic. But yeah, it's good to know. So those capsules are like a big coffin, like you said, right? I. She laughs at that every time. So it's basically a big coffin. Cool. Corey, no bathroom, no shower. You have to use public. Ooh, okay, public bathrooms. All right. Oh, speaking of public bathroom, I was taking a dump the other day. No, I'm joking. I went to use the bathroom the other day in the stall, and I'm like, there's a wind coming, and I looked upstairs. Like a ventilation or whatever. It was like open, so I could see like a little fly coming in. That's not a big deal. Next thing I see this big thing coming into the bathroom stall. And at first I thought it was like a cockroach with wings. Oh, I was so grossed out. And I was using the bathroom. It was disgusting. But it was like a big wasp. So I had to like battle my inner organs and a wasp at the same time. That's an embarrassing story. Empty stooping, stuffing. I don't know what that means. Mountain stuffing. Did someone say Thai girlfriend? I just flew 30 hours to meet one. They stuck me in a quarantine after only 1 hour. COVID plus. Damn, bro. I about freaked out, but we'll have a good time after.
Just like me that I got positive when we met in Phuket.
Oh yeah. After in Bangkok, right? Yeah. So I'm sorry to hear that, MT. So MT says he flew 30 hours just to be tested positive. MT, let us know about your experience because not many people here have been tested positive. Let us know what you're able to do, what you're not able to do, how much it's going to cost you, the insurance cover it. Let us know about your positive test experience. I think many people will be curious. I got my O visa set up already. So Steve's got his O visa set up. Steve, what is an O visa? Tell us more. Pepe, hey, nice to be back. I was 1 month in Thailand, just came on 14th. All smooth, first time in Thailand and waiting to be back very soon. Glad to hear, Pepe. I'm glad you had a great time. Corey says, my only complaint about Thailand, a lot of the younger people are more rude and self-absorbed, especially in Bangkok. Is that true?
I do agree with that.
Palm agrees, yeah, because she's younger. How many? How old are you?
I'm 29.
Damn. Man, I thought you were younger. Might trade you in for a newer version, a newer model. Send me another. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's true. So a lot of arrogant younger people in Bangkok. TNB says, good to hear, brother. Has anything changed since the first time you visited Thailand other than COVID restrictions? I think people generally change. The first time I was in Thailand, I felt much more love, to be honest, by the locals. Although they're not rude, they're not as, well, I don't know. It's really hard to like generalize a lot of things, but I just think people, they're so exposed to foreigners and tourism now that they maybe lost that a little bit of the I don't know what it is. Maybe I just grew older. Maybe it's me that changed. Maybe I'm just living in a different spot. But Thailand is like the first time, maybe because it was the first time I traveled abroad alone with a friend or whatever. But Thailand people just working hard. They don't like seem to. They don't bother you, of course, and they don't. But I feel like Thailand's becoming more progressive and modern, so they have their own needs and they may not rely on us as much. So the friendliness drops maybe a little bit, but there's still wonderful people here and nothing I can complain about. The one thing I did notice, what is this, Palm, when people do this?
Swadee Cup.
So we cut, but they put their hands together.
Mm-hmm.
I used to see that a lot more when I first came here. Now I think I saw it like for the first time, like the other day.
Yeah.
Is that because of generational thing, or why do you think?
Yes, because of that thing as well. Because nowadays we just bow and that's it.
So a lot of people just bow and that's it, guys. Okay, well, let's be honest. Let's do this for 13 more minutes, and we can hang out, watch movies, and eat and stuff. So that's the thing I noticed so far. What do we got here? And then says a bar question. If one buys the girl a lady drinks, can one cop a come on, and then that ain't right. You can cop a feel anytime. No, I'm joking. So a question. If you buy a girl a drink, can you feel her boobs?
Really?
Yeah, really. Is that a real question? That's what I thought too. Moving on to the next question. Pepe says, hopefully next time in Thailand we'll get married with the Thai girlfriend. Yeah, good for you, Pepe. I hope you do. Yeah, I'm in Bangkok. So MT's in Bangkok. He's got COVID, so hopefully you can get out of that soon. Russian TV. So let's say you're planning to join a Thai class language. Should you leave Thailand to obtain an ED visa and go again through all the Thai pass all over again? Yes, from my understanding, you cannot get a Thailand education visa from inside, right? You have to get an education visa from outside Thailand. Come inside. Yeah, I think you must be outside, and you do have to do all the stuff again. Yeah, for sure. Thomas, yes, exposure to wealth and conspicuous consumption. True, could be a thing. Very true. TNB says, other than flying, what are the few things that you dislike about flying? Other than flying, what are the few things you dislike about flying? My ass gets sore. I don't know. I sit on the couch too much. My butt hurts. I think you mean other than flying, what other things you dislike about traveling? Maybe just the scams. Always having to worry about somebody trying to take advantage of you. Even if it's like $1, it's not the money. It's just the idea of someone like taking advantage of you. So it's not a good feeling. But that's like anywhere in the world, right? And I experienced some racism in Georgia. That was kind of like nothing new per se, but it was a rude reminder. Hey, not everybody is as cool as me. Some people are still racist out there. Um, Steve, it's good for 1 year visa. You need about 23,000 in Thai bank account and costs about $50 per month. Still have to check in every 3 months. Okay, okay, good to know, Steve. Thanks for that info. Um, Corey says the old saying in Thailand was one drink, one bar girl at a time. LOL. That's going back to 30 years ago. Okay, that's a long time ago, Corey. I'm not sure how that works nowadays. TNB says, do they still have lots of street vendors? Yes, they do. They have lots of street vendors here. Everybody's told. Actually, I've seen more street vendors now, I think, than before. Because before, when we stayed near Asuk, and there was just basically one or two like areas full of vendors. Here, every single local BTS station, every single neighborhood has like street vendors all over. Whatever you want, from fruit to food to veggies to whatever you can think of, they got here. Okay, so 1 hour 20 minutes. I'm gonna finish this last piece of watermelon. Mm-hmm.
Mango.
Mango. You can eat the last one. Yes, you can. Thomas says, Alex, can you recommend which mobile carrier has the best SIM card and for foreigners? Which SIM card do you recommend? Which mobile?
AIS
That's what I think too.
is stable.
I recommend AIS. It's stable, it's cheap, and it's like, for example, I have unlimited internet on my phone for only 300 baht. So I'm not sure if this is going to be here when you come back or by the time you get here. But imagine getting unlimited internet stable for 300 baht for a whole month. And Corey agrees, AIS is a good service. Steve said, need more info on girlfriends. Steve wants some girlfriends. You got any pictures for these guys? You want to show some of your friends to some of these guys?
My friends.
Okay, you show a random girl. I don't know. What info do you want, Steve? Let me know. Matthew, hey, just joined. What do you think about dating a Thai girl? Matthew, you're gonna have to reverse or replay some of the stuff. We talked about it quite often. I think it's great to date a Thai girl if you meet like a normal Thai girl, I should say, that's not at a bar or that's a professional freelance girl, they call them these days, or they call themselves. I don't know. So I think, of course, Thai girls are wonderful. They're very caring. They're considerate. They're loyal. I don't know about loyal, but are they loyal?
Yep, for sure.
I better be. So they're loyal. They're they pamper you. So if you're nice to them, treat them nicely, they'll treat you nicely back. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're so kind and warm. So Explorer says, yeah, it's about 300 baht. That's the normal for unlimited internet. I think for $9 USD to have like unlimited internet for a month is a steal. It's a robbery. So it's a great price. Thanks, buddy. Yes, it is. Your subscribers will need good mobile data service to find local girlfriends. LOL. Yeah, they do for sure. I can't believe you understood what I just read. I couldn't understand it so fast. Guys, I hate to like whore myself out, but take a minute to quickly subscribe to this channel. It's going to be my news channel. Explorer says they're loyal, never lie. Yeah, just like us men, right? If you didn't hear me. Anyways, we know what's up, guys. Guys, take a quick second. Subscribe to my news channel. It's going to be strictly about news, so that way I can do daily routine, daily updates about what's going on in Thailand, Thai Pass, traveling in Southeast Asia. Wherever I go, I'm going to keep you guys posted and updated, and it'll give me something to do and keep me motivated to make these videos. That'll mean a lot to me. And early on, before I end this, chat, let me go back up and I want to thank Liam for the 20 pound donation. That's really, awesome. It means a lot to me and to the channel. Thank you so much for that. I feel loved and appreciated. And now TNB says, Pimpin' Abroad. Ha, Steve, that's a good new channel, right? Third channel, Pimpin' Abroad. You got some girls I could talk to? Some single ladies I want to make some money? I'm just joking. TNB says that you can almost see your face in here. Cool. They almost got a little surprise. Anyways, or something else came in here too with you.
Really?
No, but anyways. TNB says, the older I get, the more hair I grow on my back. Are waxing parlors open?
Huh?
Can I get my back waxed out here? Do you want to know?
Yeah.
How much a deal?
I think it's just like 1,000 or maybe less than that. I never find that place, but I think
Just
it's
shave
about,
your back, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, about 1,000 to get your back waxed fully. Depends how hairy you are, I guess. But yes, they're open. Uh, what else? When Thai girl says you should rest, my love, shut up and go to bed. Yeah, exactly. Steve says, get a hat with a feather. Okay, okay, let's do that. We got 6 more minutes, guys. This has been a live stream talking about women, talking about my new channel, and also talking about Thailand entry. I'm like falling asleep somehow. I'm still awake at the same time. Today actually was the first day we slept in a little bit, like 10 o'clock, I think. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. Chasing Maverick. Sorry, bro, you joined a little bit late. We're just about to end the stream, but Chasing Maverick at 10 a.m. Thailand time. I might do another live stream to keep everybody on the same page. Different time zones around the world. This is fun, Steve. Yes, it is. I'm glad that you like my personality, and we like Palm here and contributing with a Thai version of things. So before we end this stream, tell us a little bit more about Thai girls. We were interested in women. How can we get them? And how can we get as many of them as possible? Okay, how can we get one?
I think it's kind of easy, just like a dating app, and then ask them for like hang out somewhere else, like outdoor, not just like, can you come to my room, something like that.
Nah. We gotta start in the room and then go outside, Seems like a plausible thing in my case. Anyways, Steve says, let's see Palm. They want to see you sharing about that life. This is a proper girl. Let's see if this was some jibby, this was some bar freelance girl. She was like, hey, what's up? But she's a normal girl. She's shy. Okay, cool, 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 cool. And she knows how she comes on camera. I'm joking. Let's see. What do we got here? Chasing Mavericks, please do. I was late though. I had a match. Oh, what kind of match, Chasing Mavericks? You playing soccer? I play soccer. You play soccer? We play soccer. Who plays soccer? I'm just joking. Timmy said, what country do you think you'll make your home base? My home base. My home base. My home base. Might be Thailand if getting here is easy. Bangkok is a wonderful place to be, but I'm not really sure because, this Thai pass stuff is really challenging. Steve says, I bet she's a hottie. Well, Steve, if you scroll back up somewhere in this live stream, I showed Palm actually, but on Instagram, she was diving, doing some things. So, if you want to see what Palm looks like, go watch this stream and you'll see about 30-second footage of Palm underwater. I don't know why, but it's fun. They think you're attractive. They don't even know what you look like, but they are assuming based off your laugh, and that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, she says. What else we got here? MT says, met mine on Tinder. So he met his girl on Tinder. Why not? Everybody meets on Tinder these days. Jason Maverick says, a Cafe Vilvory. Therme Cafe Vilvory. Not sure what that is. MT says, yeah, stay away from the bar gals. Yes, definitely. I mean, it depends, unless you're into that kind of thing. What else we got here? TNB. I'm sure people my age would pay your co-host to introduce us to future companions. Oh, well. We talking about straight up digital pimping. So, yeah, I mean, guys, send me a message. Whatever your needs are, I shall meet them in any way, shape, or form. What else we got here? Chasing Mavericks. I play football. Like American football or like soccer or like football as the world knows it. Are we talking about where's the Messi jersey? I don't know, somewhere. Steve says she's cool. Are you cool, Palm? She's cool. I think so too. Kind of. My kind of answer. Guys, we're only at 18 likes. Do me a quick favor. Let's get this to 20. I don't know why. I like even numbers. Get me 2 more likes. I don't even know what that means, but I hear everybody else saying, yeah, hit that like button. So hit it. Maybe it makes a difference in some way. Chasing Maverick says, you seem high, bro. I'm not high, bro. I'm only high on life. That's a dad joke, right? I don't do nothing, but this is me when I'm not like making videos about news. This is my genuine self. So if you guys, Messi football. That's my team, Barcelona. I mean PSG now. I played football all my life. So if you come to Bangkok, we'll set up like a football match, and we'll see who's a better player. You want to eat this? I was gonna give it to you anyways. Mm, thank you guys. 21 likes. Another odd number. Um, Pepe, the only bad thing about Thai gals is that they are ultra jealous. Are you jealous?
No.
Get the fuck out of here. This girl's so jealous. She was getting jealous of the thumbnail I was making for this video. It's like, oh, you sure you want to put that? What are you talking about? Like, she's jealous of. She's jealous of. What are you jealous of? Like, she's jealous of everything. Yeah, they're very jealous. Thai girls are super jealous. Definitely.
Not at all.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Like TNB, I appreciate you taking your time. Your videos are an escape for me. That's right, TNB. Like I say, my name's Alex, and you can live through me. But that's it, guys. So we're coming down to an hour and 30 minutes of this live stream. Thank every one of you guys for joining this and commenting and contributing. MT says, yes, they're jealous. Yes, they are. So I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, much love from me. If you guys want to check out the new news channel, I'll take a quick second to subscribe there too. I'll keep you guys posted on new news about Thailand, any updates. And this is where I'm going to post a full English summary of the CCSA meetings, the English version, so you guys see the whole thing on that channel specifically. And thanks to Liam for the donation. Once again, it means a lot to me. Chase and Mavericks, MT, TNB, Steve, Pepe, everybody, guys. Thank you guys so much for contributing. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's say goodbye to Palm. Jason Maverick says, haha, thumbnail jealous. WTF. It's true. It is what it is. Nah, I'm just bothering her. That's it, guys. So, Palm, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
That's her goodbye. I'll see you guys, whoever's here in 12 hours, maybe 10 a.m. Thailand time, so I can do some more live streaming for you guys. And whoever didn't catch this one can catch that one. And that's it. I don't want to say goodbye, but, guys got to go to bed. I got to eat some snacks. Everybody says goodbye to you. Steve says bye.
Have a
All right.
nice weekend.
See you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Bye, TNB. Message me later, bro. Oh, there's a hand over here. I wonder who bought you that bracelet. Oh, that's not the one. You lost one of them. The whale was there. All right, see you guys. Bye. I don't want to go, but I have to. Are you sure you want to end the stream? Yes, please. Bye, Indian Napo.